Hey, I know this looks crazy as fuck. Okay, I know this looks crazy as fuck, but there's a tons of shit out there. It's a fucking gold mine and shit. Okay, so your eyes do not deceive you. What you are looking at is a comic book. All right, a Divestor comic book. Okay, not intentionally. It didn't start out that way and shit. Some white guy was drawing this, I believe. Yeah, don't quote me on that. Okay, some white guy. I guess I'll read some copy on this, but I wanted you to see this, okay? I wanted you to see this, because of the subject matter and everything. So this is called Captain Confederacy, okay? Captain Confederacy, all right? And yes, this is a superhero comic book, okay? And it features this particular one is like a volume two. And I'm told it started with this volume or whatever, or however they call it. I don't know. Anyway, there's a pregnant black woman, a dark skinned black woman with a little short Jerry curl bob. And it's funny because like the way they draw her, she looked like a old broad, like an old Keisha Keisha was way older than me back in the day when I was in my 20s. I got stalked by a woman that looked just like this. I actually literally got kind of stalked and shit, by a middle-aged Keisha that looked just like this one. And if you look in the background, you can see her Zaddy or her Brad. There's a blonde haired guy, of course, blue eyes probably. And I can't really see because of the way he's situated on the com, but I think I got a page or two I can put up here. So this is Captain Confederacy and shit. Captain fucking Confederacy. All right, we gotta have some fun. I'm gonna read copy on this bitch, and you know, we'll keep it a buck, okay? I'm gonna read about this title character. The first Captain Confederacy featured in the first series is an out of work actor who agrees to undergo a biological experiment that grants him super strength, enhanced agility, and healing abilities, as well as limited psychic abilities. But those chemicals are addictive and are slowly killing him. So he's an opioid user. Okay. In the second series, the new Captain Confederacy is a black woman pregnant with the previous captain's baby. So she's. Let me read that again, just in case you didn't pick up on it. Sorry for the word salad. All right. In the second series, the new Captain Confederacy is a black woman pregnant with the previous captain's baby. She has similar superpowers granted from the same source. So she's doing the drugs too. She's doing the hooch too. Captain Confederacy. She's a fucking opioid user as well. All right. All right. All right. Go read some shit, right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This shit's fucked up. All right. I'm going to read. I got this from Wikipedia, okay? So I'm reading the reception part of it. You know, at least, I think I am. Hold on. Anyway, a source cited as Southern Magazine found the plots are intricate and creative, but noted that this is not a comic for children, obviously. Comic Buyer's Guide found the comic an excellent alternate Earth science fiction. In reconstructing Dixie, race, gender, and nostalgia in the Imagined South by Tara McPherson, Duke University, McPherson wrote, from the retooled stars and bars of Captain Confederacy's costume to the mapping out of urban and rural southern places, the series takes up the symbols of the South and imaginatively reconstructs them, shaking loose the stock figures, geographies, and temporalities of southernness. If Octavia Butler and Carol Walker alter the meaning of the Southern lady, Shetterly reconfigures the Southern gentleman, unfixing his location in the idealized Civil War past, instead deploying him for a different understanding of our present. Heavy Metal reviewed the comic in June of 2015, shortly after the Charleston church shooting, finding it to address the South's old ghosts, and that determination of the comic was a successful examination of the current Southern society of merely provocative. It's left up to readers to decide. A family who gave an issue of the comic to their 11-year-old son found the comic offensive, creating a minor controversy. According to the Smithsonian Magazine, the comic was featured in 2017 at the American Civil War Museum in Richmond, Virginia. So there's a copy of this shit at the the American Civil War Museum in Richmond, Virginia. And I was stationed in Virginia, and yeah, I don't recall reading about that shit. Okay, I don't recall reading about that shit, man. I'm telling you, this got me fucked up. Okay, got me fucked up. So just for the record, okay, Captain Confederacy is an alternate history comic book by Will Shetterly and Vince Stone that was first published in 1986, revived in 1991 through 92, then published online with new and revised material in 2011. It tells the story of a superhero created for propaganda purposes in a world in which the Confederate States of America won their independence from the United States. Ain't that something? This is crazy shit, right? It's fucking crazy. Yeah, it's a pregnant black woman. Okay, it's a pregnant superhero. You know, they didn't say they was married. All right, just let you know for any Keisha get happy. You know, all you virulent misandrous divestors, and you can just run out. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of copies, you know, that you can pick up and shit. Okay, I'm looking at the. This is some of these covers that just blow me. The artist is adequate but sloppy and shit. And there's one where like you see the Zaddy protecting his pregnant woman from being shot by another red-headed white man. And if you look closely in the background, there's a sister running up, like some sister, right? So sister, look like she has a Jerry curl too. She's running up and she has like a some kind of like a shillelagh or a bat or something, and she's about to hit that guy for pointing a gun at that white man, but not that black woman. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up, right? You know, this is somebody's fantasy. The two white dudes wrote this shit, so there's hope out there for you sisters. You know, there's hope out there, man. You know, this guy, there's a white dude wrote this shit, man. So you know, hey, maybe it's not outside the realm of possibility that you guys can climb up the ladder, of preferred, partners and shit, for marriage and everything in this particular community and shit. Okay, I want to be facetious or nothing, but what can you do and shit? It's a goddamn pregnant, dark-skinned black woman for Christ's sakes and shit, and she's a swirler and she has superpowered swirler.